And now, it's BoomerLife, lifestyle discussion designed to make your life more engaging, meaningful, and complete. Celebrating the baby boomer generation, this is BoomerLife on SleepShop.
Lion Ben, just like Brian Wilson did.
Hey, and welcome to the show. It's great that you're with us here on CL650. I'm Zach Spencer, and we have a brand new year. And SleepShop is here with us, is Farouk Manji. Now, welcome back to the show, and Happy New Year.
Thank you, and Happy New Year to you, too.
And I heard a little bird told me that it's your birthday today.
It is.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Now, my birthday's just before the holidays, and yours is just after the holidays. It always felt like my birthday was a speed bump on the way to bigger things, and yours is kind of like after the Christmas and holiday season. Everybody's so busy.
Mine's a continued celebration.
Well, we are going to get set with SleepShop to celebrate here any day now, pending opening of your North Vancouver location. So you were hoping to get started in December, but working with the city, you had to go through a few things. That's always the case, right? Bureaucracy and what have you. So now, where are we with that?
Yeah, we're very close to getting launched, and really excited. There's some kind of new innovative things we're doing in the store. Some new products that we're going to be launching out, so we're excited.
Now, where are you in North Van for the new location? Because you have 4 others. We'll talk about those in a moment. So we're in North Van.
So we're the actual address is 1177 Marine Drive, and we're on the south side of the street. You won't be able to miss us.
Okay. Now, you also have West Broadway near Oak.
Yeah.
You also have your sort of flagship store in Richmond, right?
That's
Bridgeport. Right. Langley Bypass.
That's right.
And Abbotsford.
Sumas Way.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So there you go. And it's exciting, I guess, to have a brand new location opening up. Now, it's also the new year, and even though we talked about the holidays kind of ending, your Boxing Week sale continues till this weekend, right?
Yes, we end actually Monday, so it's been a lot of fun. Some great specials, but we're just winding that down. But there's still time. There's a couple more days for people to get in and take advantage of those specials.
Now, New Year's resolutions also part of 2017. People kicking off and maybe hadn't thought of sleep as a New Year's resolution. Everybody thinks they're going to lose weight, they're going to exercise more, but actually getting a better night's sleep is where everything starts. That's the foundation of your life, right?
Absolutely. They're all intertwined. Your good night's sleep, your exercise, your diet, all will obviously contribute to your better quality of life for sure.
Now, on today's show, we're going to sort of look back a little bit at 2016. We have Dr. John Fleetem. He's the founder and co-director of UBC Hospital Sleep Disorder Program, part of VGH, and interesting guy. And you have a relationship with that clinic at VGH and UBC, right?
Yeah, we just launched that last November, towards the end of 2016, where we've partnered with them to raise awareness about sleep disorders. And through that partnership, with all Tempur-Pedic, our Stearns & Foster and Sealy Posturepedic line, funds from that will go towards there's a brand new clinic being built at UBC. They've apparently just exhausted their current facility, and they're building a new
I like the way you put in that exhausted.
No pun intended.
No, I think there was a pun intended. So that's great. So when you buy one of those products, some money goes towards the UBC program.
That's correct.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
And how long is that going to be going on?
That'll be it'll go right until November of 2017.
All right. Also coming up, a friend of yours, Dr. Rosina Badwani, chiropractor. She was on earlier in the year talking about alignment and getting, feeling better. And sleep is part of that, too. We're going to have her on. So you've known her for quite a while.
Yeah, we studied together at Simon Fraser University and graduated there together. And she went on to continue her studies in chiropractic. So she's got her own practice in Burnaby. And we've got a good co-mutual relationship with the business where she refers a lot of her patients to us and vice versa. But, they go hand in hand. Proper back care, taking care of your back, aligned with a proper mattress is important.
And when is the peak sort of season for buying mattresses? Is there a time, or is it just all year round? Is this a quiet time in January, typically? I mean, you've got your sale on until Monday, but after that.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little slower time. January, February, and then March sort of picks back up. But at one time it used to be somewhat seasonal. Now it's most people just recognize when it's time to go get a bed.
So what is that trigger point? Like, what do they say? I've had enough of. I need a new bed because.
I mean, there's two key things. One is you've either slept somewhere else and then realized, my God, how come I can't sleep better at home?
Right.
Or just, ongoing nagging issues that finally take its toll and people just say, you know what, it's time.
Is it usually aches and pains? They can't get comfortable, lower back pain, those sorts of things?
All of the above.
Right.
All of the above, yeah. And, another one is changes in your shift, your schedules. If, one partner is all of a sudden changing shift and you realize they're getting up at different times of the night, which that can also trigger, wow, my God, this bed, why is it shaking so much or moving around? And we need to look into getting something different.
Now, SleepShop is unique because it's not a big box store. Yes, you're just about to open your 5th location, which is a great family business, but it started back a long time ago with your dad and your grandfather, right?
That's right.
And we had your dad on, and it was a lot of fun having him on. Haji Manji, that's Farouk's dad. He was on talking about what it was like to start SleepShop way back in 1979.
Just to tell you what I used to do when I opened up my business. Me and my dad, we used to work, like we opened up a store at 9 o'clock in the morning, work till 6 o'clock in the evening, and then after 6 o'clock, me and my dad, we used to put all our mattresses, whatever was sold, to be delivered. And me and my dad, we used to do the deliveries till 9, 10 o'clock at night.
The two of you?
That's the two of us, yes. And that exactly I have instilled in my people today too. The guys that work for me, they also do the same thing too, even if they have to work later. But this is what we do about personalized service. And even today, I get on the floor, I talk with customers. If anybody has got a problem, I deal with myself rather than telling, look, talk to this particular person. I want to get involved because at the end of the day, customer is very important to me.
Now, Farouk, is your dad the secret weapon? Is he the closer? Is he the guy you bring in? He explains it well?
Exactly.
So, family business. Now, you have your family, you and your dad, and your mom is there once in a while too. So, but I guess the employees, the 20 employees, is an extension of your family. So keeping that family together is important. Like if you have a good delivery guy, you want to keep him. If you have a great salesperson, you want to keep that person. So that's the trick, right?
Absolutely.
So how do you do that?
Yeah, it's a very diverse group of individuals, all different backgrounds and cultures. And we treat them just like we would treat each other. Very respectful. We're very open in terms of communication-wise. And I think that's an important part to having to work with an organization, is having the ability to make sure that everyone is on equal footing. There's open communication. We reward each other. We celebrate together. And if there's downfalls, then we'll pick each other up and continue to move on.
But the education part is very important. So when it was your dad and yourself that started the business, but at some point your business becomes successful, you got to bring people in. So you have to teach them the same way that you would run it as a family business. So what's the number one piece of advice you give to your employees? How do you want them to approach what they do?
See, the advice that I give to my employees, first of all, I always treat them as my family. Because I always tell them they are family, because they are the ones who have made me successful. So without them, I would not be where I am today. Secondly, I would never ask any of my employee to do something that I would not do. So if I have to go and sweep the warehouse, I go and sweep the warehouse. And then they see me. Now, I still do that. So I still work in the warehouse. I still work on the delivery truck. I can help them to load sometimes. Because that's my passion. That's what I enjoy. So I never do anything, or I wouldn't ask them anything to do which I would not do myself. So that, I think, this is what I find is a success to our business, and this is how we become successful.
That is the trick of running a business. If you're not willing to get in there and do it yourself, you sit up in your office, then how can you relate to people?
Yeah.
So do you have good experience keeping people long term?
Yeah, most of our staff have been with us for many years, and we've got people that have employed with us 10 plus years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have just all the ladies that work in the office. They've been with me for 15, 18 years now. my delivery guys that work with me, they've been with me for the last 8-9 years. So like they still stay with me. So and some of the salespeople too that we have. Mind you, the sales are something like where people they keep on moving and whatnot.
That's more transitional, right?
Yes, yes.
All right. So how has the store itself changed over the years? In the old days, you go in, you see the mattresses there, but do you have a different philosophy now with the way you have your store set up versus the old days? I know you have the sleep test that you do, right? Is that something you started early?
In fact, like right from day one too, like I always used to do the same thing too. Like today, like the technology and the way we talk about how we are showing the mattress, everything has changed, but really the core is still the same thing. Like I don't know how to put in words, but what I used to do is, even when I started out my business, even at that particular time, I always used to take people into different mattresses, show them the different comforts, and then I qualified for them for which kind of mattress they should be getting. And that's exactly what we're doing today, and that's exactly what has happened in the industry. Like before, everybody used to sell based on price, and the mattress look good and whatnot. Today, it's not the same thing. Like today now, people are coming in, like we're trying to educate them, like what is good for you, what is good for your back. And that's exactly how we're selling the mattresses.
That's the voice of Haji Manji. He is the founder of SleepShop, and Farouk is here as well, his son. Now, when you talk about the sleep test and people getting onto the mattress, I bought mattresses years ago, and I always felt weird lying in the middle of a showroom on a mattress that, it's not your bed, right? So how do you get people to relax and actually relax enough to actually feel the difference? Because I can remember being in a mattress shop going, this is not the place I really would lie down, right?
Yeah, and that all goes with the environment we create, the mood we set, the way the mattresses are displayed. It goes with the staff that we have, how they treat everyone really comfortably, welcoming them into the store, making sure that they feel at ease. And with all the mattresses, we don't mind how you're dressed. We make it comfortable. You just lay down on the mattress and basically test them all out. So through that interaction, through the store environment, etc., generally you see people are pretty comfortable.
And how long do you think somebody should be on a mattress to know whether it's right for them in the store? Is it 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Sometimes like so some people will just, like customer would come in and they will just sit on a mattress and say, oh no, this is too firm or this is too soft. But I think normally like one has to really take time, lie down on the mattress, see how it feels, try it on the side, try it on your back and see how it conforms to your body. Rather than just sitting there for like 2 minutes and saying, oh, this is too firm or too soft and this is not the right one. So that's the way we try to educate them to look, take your time, stay here. And we always, every time that we get a customer when he's trying a mattress, we always walk away. We just tell them, look, make yourself comfortable, lie down on the mattress, see how it feels to you, then you decide.
Have you seen trends in the perceptions of people? Was there a time when everybody was like, oh, I got to have a firm mattress? And then it went to a wave, everybody wanted a soft mattress. Well, we used to sell water beds. I don't know anybody has a water bed anymore. Water pillows, I've heard of those. So have you seen those trends? Too firm, too soft over the years?
There's a misconception, and we've talked about this before, that the mattresses, people often assume that the firmer the mattress, the better for their back or better for their body. And probably in the early 2000 period to the mid 2000s, as we said, a lot of mattress companies were going after the consumer's appeal. So they were making these mattresses really thick, big, thick pillow tops. They were feeling nice and soft and cozy. And now what we're seeing is the havoc of that. These mattresses, they're coming back. They're big hollows in them.
Yeah, because that compresses, right? It's just like your shoes. They stretch out. The mattress compresses.
Exactly.
So that feels good initially.
So now what's happening is more and more manufacturers are recognizing that they need to make these mattresses with little to no pillow tops at all. So the original mattresses didn't have pillow tops, which are not, they're called tight tops. Those are more and more, you can see more of those represented on the floor now.
Well, you used to have all the quilting, right? Everything was quilted back in the day. I remember that. And that's sort of fading away.
So that's what you're talking about, what the change that you're seeing. I'm just saying we've done a full circle now.
Mm-hmm.
Before, when I opened up the business, like in 1979, everything was tight top, hardly any pillow top. Like we had very few pillow tops. And then, as you said, as the years went by, the pillow tops became thicker and more comfort layers and whatnot. And the issue became like body impressions, but like showing a lot of body impression. Now the manufacturers have realized, like we've just done a cycle, the whole turn whereby we're going back again into the old way of making mattresses of tight tops.
And same with pillows. I mean, what did you have as a pillow in 1979? Foam or feathers was pretty much it, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so now you've got everything. We talked, there's water pillows now. There's the memory foam pillow. I love it. We've talked many times, Farouk and I, about how I love my Tempur-Pedic pillow. I wish I could travel with it. It's too. I do carry on, so I would look funny on the plane with it under my arm. But maybe I'll get there. So what did you have back in 79 for pillows? 79
pillows, at that particular time, your polyester pillows, those were quite popular. Then, of course, your down pillows, down in feather, but nothing like this memory foam pillows and the latex. I mean, very little bit of latex, but mostly your polyester pillows and your down in feathers. And that was the main thing.
That's Haji Manji, who founded SleepShop back in 1979. And Farouk Manji is with us as our guest today. When we come back, we're going to speak to Dr. John Fleedham from UBC Hospital Sleep Disorder about getting a good night's sleep. Next on CL 650.
Celebrating the baby boomer lifestyle. This is Boomer Life on CL 650.